Et les commencera du cœur pour un nouveau live sur FF16. Petite dédicace à Twin. Burn out this year. Générique.
Oui, moi aussi j'avais quelque chose sur ma route.
Ouais. Maël, tu... Voilà. Bon bah comme vous le savez très bien, Maël adore jouer avec les câbles. Eh bien, elle n'a pas fini, hein, d'apprécier. Si vous n'entendez pas assez le jeu, il faut vraiment me le dire. Ouais, donc là on était sorti du fameux combat où il avait récupéré... Enfin où il a accepté de devenir Ifrit. Retourner à l'estange. Hop. Maël, ne me lèche pas le coude. Oh, il lèche le coude, toi, c'est fou. Sachant que la semaine prochaine, je rappelle. Je rappelle que la semaine prochaine, je suis en vacances, donc il y aura des gros streams sur FF16. Et à la fin de la semaine, on aura peut-être même fini. Je pense pas, mais... On l'a pas fini, on l'aura avancé en tout cas. Ah ouais. Bande de petits cons.
Imperials, you'll pay for this.
Ah, we've got a live one.
Remember our orders? No survivors.
Who would order such a thing?
You could escape us, did you, Branded? You were born a slave, and you'll die. Kill all the ducal dogs! Ducal dogs? They were innocent people! The Empire will never fall!
Ah, bonsoir Toin. Et merci pour tes 50 mois de sub. Il se passe des choses, hein, sache-le. Barqué dans le village à moitié brûlé là. C'est le village où on était la dernière fois. Vraiment raté 1 minute, hein. Je suis arrivé et ça a cramé. Il y avait des connards qui étaient en train de tout brûler. Ah, mais un truc que j'ai pas testé. J'avais oublié que j'avais ça. Ah, je peux être en double, très bien. Je suis dans un donjon, ok. Eh bien, bonne session BDSM, mon très cher Toin. Ah.
All must burn. The bearers and those who sheltered them. By Empress Annabella's command.
Ok, il faut que je choisisse. Take this. Pourquoi BDSM? Bah t'as dit que t'es dans un donjon, hein, mon poulet, à un moment donné. Tu sais, après, tu fais ce que tu veux, hein. Non, on t'en veut pas. Le principe, c'est que tu t'amuses bien. Je peux te garantir que Pio Pio serait plus que d'accord avec... Ah putain, je m'as eu le deuxième. Aïe. Oh, you fuck. Ennemi éliminé.
sorry, Lady Hannah.
Ah. Putain, elles l'ont tué.
You deserved so much better. All of these people did. Better than my mother.
Cette musique.
We're too late. Gav. Clive.
Ouais, c'est un peu tristoun, ouais. Après, sa mère est une connasse. Au moment qu'on le sait. Hein.
Acting on the orders of the Duchess, eh?
Of the Duchess, hey?
We knew East Pool was harboring bearers. Thought they were safe enough hidden up here, but someone must have let slip. If they'd have only come to us sooner, none of this would have had to happen. Fuck!
My mother always did despise bearers. The way father embraced them when the other nations spat on them as slaves. The way an accident of birth gave them a power that others lacked.
But why kill everyone? They meant no harm. They just wanted to be free.
This world judges that a crime punishable by death. Which is why we're going to change it. Gav, we want to help.
Thought you'd got your own stuff to be getting on with.
We do. But it can wait.
In that case, we should head back and tell Sid you've had a change of heart. He was always on it yet to join us.
All right.
And we'd best be quick. Last I heard he was planning another excursion.
What about the villagers?
Aye. Can I leave yous lot to take care of things here?
Of course. We'll make sure they get a proper burial.
Thank you. All of you.
When you're ready then.
Mais tu te rends compte que l'événement le plus grave là-dedans, c'est qu'ils ont tué Bernard.
Now, rats, lead me to your nest. Lord Kupka's
Ah non, Bernard il était pas là.
If only he knew where to
Peut-être que lui.
find it.
Peut-être que si. Hein. Il va revenir avec des ailes. Combattre l'intolérable. Mais j'étais pas supposé combattre l'Empire. C'est qui l'intolérable?
We have a lot to do. Gus.
Pas logique, hein. Lyon Saint-Bernard et reviendra sous forme de chien. Avec un tonneau de bière. Tu vois, toi aussi tout doucement tu commences à avoir Bernard dans la peau.
This old do come again.
Take a seat, Clive. I'll fetch you.
Verra quand je t'en parlerai pendant les lives. Pendant tes lives. On va faire un émote Bernard. Knock knock. It is me, Mario.
This
Peaches,
place is
peaches,
getting more crowded
peaches,
by the day.
peaches, peaches, peaches.
I tell myself the bustle's a blessing. There'll be time enough for quiet contemplation when I'm dead. So, did you find the answers you were looking for?
I still don't know what to make of this.
Comme
gift,
dirait la dame de Scriblabla.
curse,
whatever it is I've been given.
Mais c'est pas dans Script Blabla en plus, c'est dans.
There is one thing I can say for certain.
C'est dans Gartic Phone.
I am a
On
dominant.
confond les choses.
Ifrit. And there is nothing I can do to change that. It is a burden I must bear until my dying day.
Burnett!
Spoken true. Forgiveness and in turn salvation can only begin with acceptance. It's a path we all must walk, no matter how colourful our histories.
Sid, you once told me that you wanted to build a place where people could die on their own terms.
I did.
I've been thinking about that. Why not a place where people can live on their own terms? For 13 years, killing was all I knew. So obsessed with death that I never stopped to consider the lives of those around me. Lives that I see now were scarcely worth living. Be they bearers or beggars, most march blindly to their end, never realizing that they too deserve a choice. And I dare not turn a blind eye to their suffering any longer.
So, atonement then, is it?
That was the answer we found.
The only one we need.
I'll be expecting you both to pull your weight.
And we will.
Well then, with a sprinkle of fire and ice, this plan of mine might just work.
Il a dit avec du feu et de la glace.
What trouble are you looking to get yourself into now?
The best kind. We're going to sneak into the Imperial capital.
Ça m'intéresse ça.
Visit to Mother.
Quelque temps plus tôt. Putain, il est joli le truc derrière.
And the last of our farmholds in the eastern provinces has succumbed to the blight.
Without their yield, we will be hard-pressed to fill the capital's granaries before winter.
If there is a capital by then, the black creeps closer as we speak.
And yet you do naught but bawl and bluster.
Your Radiance?
If it is fertile land the Empire requires, we need but look south.
If you mean the crystalline Dominion's holdings, we are bound by mutual accord. Theirs is a neutral state whose borders we are sworn to respect.
Gentlemen, did we swear to see our people starve?
Well, I really do think
Mon château.
The gates of Oriflamme buckle at the flood of those come seeking refuge from the blight. If there is not grain enough to feed those within our walls, how, pray tell, will we feed those without? But instead of setting your minds to riddles such as these, you lock horns with an enemy from across the sea, sending our soldiers to the slaughter in their thousands. The Empire bleeds, and you sit here prattling like crones in a tea house. And you fancy yourselves leaders of men. Sandbreck is naught without her citizens. We are but their servants. If their land is being wrested away, it is our duty to claim new lands for them.
Your Radiance! You cannot mean a war of conquest.
That is exactly what I mean. It is time we expanded our dominion. This is the will of great Grieger.
There will be uproar. Then we must find a way to distract the citizenry. But how much will that cost? And what of our legions? Shall we raise the furs?
Well, someone will have to contend with the Dalmex.
I will not keep you. You all have much to do.
À mon avis, c'est lui le dernier dominant. Ça pourrait être Léviathan, en mine de rien, hein, effectivement. Parce qu'il y a quand même pas mal de flotte autour de lui. Mais je m'explique pas l'énorme colonne de glace derrière. Non, lui c'est... Non, c'est pas Odin, lui. Attends. Non, parce que lui, son fils, c'est Bahamut, ouais. Oui, mais Odin, il est dans l'équipe en face. Son fils, c'est Bahamut. Ah, son fils. Son fils, c'est le dominant de Bahamut.
Are you mad? I have been called that on occasion, but no, not today. We've all seen it firsthand. Empty wastes where once were green meadows. Land drained so dry of its ether, not even the rats remained. But where was it all going? I spent years searching for an answer, until I saw it standing right in front of me. There, in the self-same crystals we look to for their so-called blessing. All right, listen. Take this crystal. How does it allow us to conjure magics? Answer, by drawing ambient ether from the air. And where do these crystals come from?
That's easy. They're mine from the mother crystals.
They're one and the same. Although admittedly this here fits more easily in the pocket.
But the mother crystals are massive. Some as large as mountains.
So you see the problem. Imagine just how much ether can be drawn by something that size. As to where it's all going, mind, well, I can't know everything, can I?
We are taught that the mother crystals are divine. Their ether a gift from the heavens. For centuries, nations have fought and fallen for want of that gift. If what you say is true, how did no one else see it?
Who says they didn't? Maybe the truth was inconvenient.
Inconvenient to whom, exactly?
The higher-ups. The gods themselves.
Tu peux poser là-bas. Y a les tiens dedans? Tu vas mettre sur la pile? Y avait pas d'autres bouquins, moi, à part ça?
I didn't say that. I made a promise and I intend to keep it. But if we continue down this path, there's only one fate that awaits the realm. And we can't very well set our people free if they're all lying dead in a blighted ditch. Not if we want to create a place where they can live on their own terms anyway. Sort of defeats the purpose. So, if we have to bring the old world crashing down in order to build us a new one, what say you? Are you with me?
I suppose it's about time I repaid your faith.
You could have just said aye. But it's nice to have you aboard all the same.
myself into? I'm going to need more than a few potions for this.
Don't mind me. Just taking a quick...
Wanted to send a message.
Je marchais sur un poulet, je crois.
You've lost a letter. Nothing too important, I hope.
Not just a letter. I lost everything. There's a hole in my damn pack, and fool that I am, I didn't bloody notice.
It can't be that bad, surely.
How could it be any worse? I'm a courier. I carry things. If I
I'm a
can't do my
courier.
job right, then what am I good for? Nothing, that's what. I buggered it right up. That means no herbs for the infirmary, and no fresh meat for our cooking pots. Worst of all, that letter I lost? It was for Sid. A letter he's been waiting on for days.
Maybe if you retrace your steps.
I'd scour Storm from coast to coast if I could, but there are curse breakers in the field, counting on my arrival. No, I'll just have to own up to Otto and Sid. They're gonna skin me alive.
Fine. Tell me where to look.
Are you serious? Thank you.
It sounds like the hideaway could use those supplies. So, where should I start?
Gotan's bales, perhaps? I took a tumble in the bushes when I was passing through. There's a chance my pack might have caught on something. If you can find everything I dropped, you'll be doing us all a favor. And if you can find Sid's letter, you'll be saving my life.
If it's there, I'll find it.
Wonderful. Now, I have to run if I'm to make my next delivery in time. I trust you can find your way to Gotan's bales. Oh, and hurry, will you? Sid doesn't like to be kept waiting.
Très bien, très bien.
Sure he doesn't. The letter won't last very long out in the elements. I should make for Sambrek as soon as I can.
I heard Otto barking at his lot earlier.
Have you come for a tale? Or perhaps? Now this, I believe you will find most interesting. What subject shall we consider today?
Sylvestre le Sage. Effectivement, c'est le père. Le père des dominants de Bahamut.
Make it quick. What's that for you, dear?
Longue flamme. C'est très intéressant.
Should last you a good while. And
Ouf, elle est classe aussi cette épée. Elle fait très épée chaotique quand même.
He's never this way. Where are you, Randall?
Is everything all right?
Forgive me, young man. I was in a world of my own. I'm worried about my friend, you see. He left some time ago and hasn't returned. You know what it's like out there for a bearer on his own.
Why leave the safety of the hideaway?
For coin. Sad though it is, our need outweighs the risk. The hideaway can't survive on goodwill alone. And though Karen does what she can, her coffers aren't bottomless. Wait. You were a soldier, were you not? In the Imperial Army?
I was.
Then might I ask a favour of you? I'm too old to be traipsing hither and yon. Will you go and find him for me?
I'll do what I can.
Oh, thank you.
What can you tell me about your friend?
His name is Randall, and I suspect you'll find him in Lost Wing. He's been working for Quinton, the tavern keeper. He'll know something, I'm sure.
I'll speak to him.
Safe travels, my friend. And thank you again.
Quête acceptée. Donc du coup... It is time for us to go to the moon! Je suis encore dans cette zone, ils aiment trop cette zone.
The courier said his pack might have split while he was passing through the bales. I better keep my eyes open.
Ah, faut que je reste appuyé en plus, c'est pas chiant ça.
Good. Looks like I'm in the right area. More of the lost supplies. I doubt he could have fit much more in his pack. Still no sign of Sid's letter, though. I've come this far. Might as well ask around.
A little overdressed to be picking grapes, aren't you? Are you here for Master Quentin?
I'm looking for a letter someone dropped nearby. And I suppose you've seen it.
Can't say I have, sorry.
Well, if you do...
Wait, I did pass a dog with something in its mouth a little while back. Could have been a piece of paper. No idea if it was your letter, but you never know.
Which way did it go?
Towards Lost Wing? Seemed well looked after to me. Dare say someone there's been feeding it.
To the village, then. Thank you.
It's looking to be a fine harvest this year.
Back, are ya? Did Master Quentin summon you?
The shad's all salted and smoked.
Seems we have our culprit. Sorry, boy. Someone's waiting for this. And he's waited long enough already. Hopefully this will keep our career out of trouble.
Il est vraiment pas content le waf, hein. Oh, il a piqué son jouet.
How did the grocer know his daughter had been stealing off?
Any friend of the innkeeper is a friend of mine.
Cool ça.
I trust it's all here.
Sun's setting fast.
Ah, if it isn't Sid's young protege.
Young
To
prodigy.
what do I owe the pleasure?
I'm looking for a bearer called Randall. I hear he's been coming to you for work. He was expected back at the hideaway some time ago. A friend of his asked me to check on him.
Randall, you say? The porter? Yes, I know him. And I can't say I'm surprised if he has been delayed. I gave him enough to do. Though, thinking about it, he should probably have been back by now.
I'll go and look for him. Where was he headed?
He was to meet an associate of mine to the south of here, on Lorbert's Pass. I do hope nothing's happened to him. Be sure to let me know, Clive.
Can I have another cup, Daddy?
Left for me.
Il a une moustache.
You all right?
The hanged man. Thank the gods. You're one of us. We were attacked. Beastmen on the road. Randall knew he didn't play the hero, but reckless sod insisted on drawing him off.
Where did this happen?
Further down the road. In the clearing. Please. You have to see that he's safe.
I'll do what I can. You go back to Lost Wing and tell Quentin what happened.
Quentin! This happened! It wasn't great. Ah, les gobelins. Goblins! Let's go! Burn, baby, burn. Ah, mais il y a Shiva avec moi en plus. Ok. That's a no. Ok. T'as un poil de cul près. Again. Putain mais... Je joue très mal aujourd'hui. Il est mort, Randall. S'assurer que Randall va bien.
Sorry, Randall. Looks like I was too late. He doesn't deserve to rot by the roadside. I'll speak to Quentin.
Non, bah là, je joue comme une bite, sérieusement, Twin. Arrête de dire des bêtises. Alors, vraiment, je sais esquiver, surtout qu'ils sont lents. Mais je fais des tests aussi. Mais par contre, là, je vais vraiment jouer comme une bite. Faut s'habituer aux réflexes derrière, hein, parce que pour l'instant, les ennemis sont faciles. Hein. Si je me bouge un gros monstre et que je suis pas habitué à faire avoir des réflexes, je suis dans la merde.
Ah, there you are. My man told me what happened. And I can't help but notice you're alone. Damn it. I feared as much.
He's not far from the south gate. I trust you'll do right by him.
Of course. I'll send someone right away. I knew he was brave, though I didn't know he was reckless. Poor fool.
And you known him long?
A while. I liked the fact that he didn't shy away from dangerous work, and he liked what I paid.
Because it helped keep the hideaway afloat.
I'll tell Sid what happened here. I expect he'll be none too pleased to learn of Randall's fate. And I suppose you're none too happy either. For your trouble.
Quête terminée. Ok, donc j'ai pas eu d'argent. Non, c'est pas ça que je veux faire. Ça c'est un cristal ici. Le cristal là, et ça c'est le cristal de l'Empire du coup. Ça serait le cristal du Dominion si je comprends tout. Là aussi ça serait un cristal à mon avis. Et ça c'était le nôtre, le cristal du feu. Je me demande si ça c'est un cristal ou pas.
I heard Otto barking at his lot earlier.
Maybe I should just own it. Oh, there you are. I just got back to the hideaway and thankfully Otto hasn't seen me yet. I don't suppose you,
Found the things you dropped. I did.
I was so sure they'd be gone. And the letter?
Only a little worse for wear.
No more skulking about in the shadows for me then. And all thanks to you. Losing those supplies is one thing, but if Sid had found out about that letter...
Is it about Cursebreaker business?
If only. It's from his daughter.
Quoi?
She's off studying in Canver, and her letters are all that keeps Sid sane while she's away.
You never mentioned a daughter.
Oh, he's a busy man. And thanks to you, he won't be wasting his time smiting careless couriers with levin boats. So I'd say you did us both a service. Here. for your troubles. If there's anything you're
Malinette.
today's the day. You'll be sweet as.
Tu te souviens de ton séjour chez Towin, Malinette? C'était il y a 6 ans de ça. Tu l'as tellement emmerdé, tu t'es planqué dans la cuisine. Lui il se souvient, hein, la cuisine aussi. Mais attends, il est plus dans cet appartement. Si tu veux, tu peux aller dans le nouvel appartement, il faut que le bordel aussi dedans. Comme ça, il devra aussi démonter la cuisine du nouvel appartement. Et il sera ravi.
So what God's forsaken corner of the realm is Sid dragging you off to this time?
Oriflamme.
The holy capital. And what business would you lot having?
C'est-à-dire qu'on va se fight contre Bahamut. Alors, l'épée de Gaïa, on s'en carre le fion.
Speaking of Oriflamme, I hear the trading routes leading south have seen more than double the usual traffic. If you ask me, some at foul's brewing, and it ain't as borbile tea. Oh, just go and see Otto, will you?
All right.
Alright. Alright. I'm going. Bonjour Otto.
So you're really going through with it? Sid's been talking about bringing down a mother crystal since I've known him. But that's all it's ever been. Talk.
He's convinced it's the right thing to do. We'll be leaving for the capital shortly.
Well, you couldn't have picked a better moment. Seems the hiding the royalists gave him wasn't enough to dampen old Sylvester's spirits. His legions are on the march again. This time, due south.
Another war.
All as the great Grieger wills it. Thirsty little miss, that one. That's God's for you, innit? Still, might work to our advantage on this occasion. Wars breed chaos. On the front line.
Ça me fait penser qu'on n'a jamais vu le chat de Towin, enfin que j'ai jamais vu le chat de Towin en vrai, le petit.
A handful of like-minded ne'er-do-wells could melt into the back alleys of Oriflamme. No trouble. It's making it to the capital that's the problem.
The checkpoint.
That's right. Anyone travelling in or out of Oriflamme has to go through Northreach. Lucky for you, I might just know of a way.
This?
Well, no, not that. That gets you an audience with the Dame. And it's the Dame who'll see you safely through Northreach. I'll send a Stolas in the morning. Let her know you're coming. We go way back. And she's a true friend of the cause. I'm sure you'll get on like a house on fire.
That's good of you, but who is this dame, and where will I find her?
She's the proud proprietress of Northreach's foremost house of ill repute, the Vale. And she's quite a woman, if you know what I mean.
A woman. Right.
Don't go blinding her with your charm now, lad. I'll be expecting a full report when you get back.
Comptoir des quêtes disponibles. Very Entertainment. Vous pouvez y construire et accéder rapidement à la zone de départ de... Oh!
I suppose that's everything. Now to find Gav.
Il faut que j'arrête de le rouler sur le câble. Aïe, j'arrête de me prendre le micro aussi.
Oh, you're the new lad, aren't you?
Alors mec, j'adore mes dents pour démonter la nouvelle cuisine.
Hideaway service anyway. Otto's put me in
Ah,
charge of
petite
reading
mamie.
through the reports,
C'est là le plus vieux, mais
picking out any problems that might
elle le suit de
warrant the
près quand
attention
même.
of the curse breakers. Or
On va avoir
any
7 ans,
other
moi,
willing
proche.
volunteers. And there's no shortage of problems, I can tell you.
On va avoir 7 ans, nous.
Well, maybe I don't have to. I'll warrant a strapping lad like you
Pourquoi tu me mens?
begging him for help wherever you go. Anyway, if
Ah,
you're interested
bah
in
en même temps, Toin, je suis désolé, mais je vais pas me pointer chez toi. Il faut nous inviter.
you could probably tick off the odd thing here and there. They say little acts of kindness are their own reward. But if that ain't enough, these have got proper bounties on them and all.
Est-ce que t'as des portes maintenant d'ailleurs?
Me?
Oui, mais tu dis ça à chaque fois.
The way I see it. So, what'd you say?
Menteur. Alors, là c'est que... Cool ça. Il y en a deux du coup. Vérifier un truc parce que j'ai quand même une question là-dessus. Ah ouais, ça c'est cool, par contre ça me met vraiment à l'endroit où il y a les quêtes. On aggrave la poisse. Bon bah ça va être aujourd'hui journée quête secondaire, hein. Du farming, potentiellement des ennemis intéressants.
Ah, you're Sid's man, if I'm not mistaken. Couldn't trouble you for some assistance, could I?
That depends. What do you need?
Some new bearers from Oriflamme just arrived, and it cost Master Quentin a pretty penny to convince their owner to part with them. Man must have been a bloody tyrant. Can't get a peep out of them, try as I might.
They're probably terrified of you.
You're probably right. Dare say it'd take a bearer like yourself to open them up. So, will you have a word with them? Help them settle in?
I can try.
That'll do me. Tell them they're safe, and that if they need anything, they just have to ask.
I'll let them know.
Appreciate it. They're sitting over there, taking a long overdue breather, looks like.
So you're the new arrivals. Is there anything I can get you? You're safe here. They don't punish people like us for speaking our minds.
Truly. I'm hungry. My sister too, we're starving.
Wait here. I'll fetch you something from the tavern.
Thank you.
I won't be long. You stay here and rest.
J'en profiter pour récupérer la quête numéro 2.
But how did the grocer know his daughter had been stealing?
Quête numéro 2 qui est un peu loin quand même. Hein. C'est pas encore ici moi. C'est cet endroit.
Master Quentin will never forgive me if I don't save that. I want no trouble. Wait, that's... Oh, glory to Griga. You were the hanged man. I took you for a rogue. If you're a friend of Master Quentin's, then perhaps you'll help me. His vineyard, Lostwing's pride and joy, has been beset by a plague of giant wasps.
Oh, super.
You need someone to solve your pest problem.
I do indeed. I've never seen them so far from the forest, nor so mean for that matter. I suppose the smell's got them worked up. And little wonder. This'll be the finest crop we've ever known if the fiends don't eat it first. I tried chasing them off myself, but they won't flee from the likes of me. And if I don't bring those grapes in for pressing soon, Master Quentin will have my guts for garters. You look like you can handle that blade of yours. Will you put it to use for a comrade in need? Please. Rid us of these wasps so I can be about my business.
All right. I'll see to it.
Oh,
Thank you. You'll find them over at Gotan's Bales on the edge of town. And hurry, Lostwing needs those grapes.
Sun's setting fast. They'll all be back from there. Can I have another cup?
I'll have 2 plates of whatever you're serving.
Sorry. We've enough mouths of our own to feed without tending to the wants of outsiders.
It's not for me. It's for some new arrivals.
Oh, my apologies. I didn't see the mark. So you're a comrade. Well, in that case, you may have whatever you require. Take all the bread and wine you want.
That's really all it takes. One look at the innkeeper's mark.
Of course it is. I do as Master Quinton commands, as do we all. And Master Quinton commands that none of his favoured guests be left wanting. Well, don't keep our new comrades waiting. Take what you need and see that they eat their fill.
Bread and wine. Hopefully this will be enough.
Don't tell me. Turnips for supper.
Brother, did you see?
Yeah. Bread and wine from the tavern.
May we? Truly? Such plenty. Never in all my days.
Brother, this place is like a dream. We sat and no one shouted. We ate and more was offered.
I know. I can't believe it.
You're free now. And the next time you're hungry, you need only ask to be fed.
Thank you for everything.
Bon, alors ça c'était de la quête de merde. Hein. C'était de la quête par contre qui permettait d'avoir un peu de lore et de comprendre un petit peu comment ça se passe. Mais... Oh, c'était vraiment pas une quête folle. Même en termes d'XP d'ailleurs.
That must be the vineyard. A few wasps shouldn't give me too much trouble.
Allez. Voilà.
Looks like that was the last of them. I better let Quinton's man know.
Je suis passé, je les ai tous brûlés, je me suis cassé.
Don't tell me. Turnips for supper.
But how did the grocer know his daughter had been stealing?
Those wasps won't be interfering with your harvest anymore.
Oh, thank you. Master Quinton would have had my head if I'd lost the crop. I'd say you've earned a reward. Our Gotand Rouge fetches a handsome price among the rich and powerful of the realm. We use that money to keep our comrades fed and imperial wolves from our door. The vineyards were Master Quinton's idea. He wanted to give bearers a place to work, a place where they'd be safe.
Well, he certainly seems to have done that here. I'm glad I could help.
I'll see that he hears of your kindness. And once this vintage is ripe for drinking, there'll be a glass or two raised in your honor.
Sinon tu me gardes une bouteille, hein, c'est bien aussi. Ah, donc Bernard, il est toujours en vie.
The tavern. It's done. I've seen your face before. You're a friend of Martha's. Help us, I beg you.
Help you with what?
Bandits in the
Alors ça c'est moi qui l'ai dit.
They're waving their swords around. I think they're gonna kill someone. When I saw
Oui, mais du coup tu peux la vendre, la garder, tout ça, tout ça. Surtout qu'à l'heure médiévale, avoir une bouteille de vin.
All right. I'll see to your problem.
Thank you.
How many were there?
I was out of the door too fast to count. They looked a nasty bunch, though. Be careful in there, all right?
Ha! Golden Stable's my ass. All Martha's hiding back here is coppers. Oh, that's a fine sword, friend. Heavy though, I expect. What say we relieve you of it? Get him, lads. I want that blade.
Let's get this over with.
Là, je vous le fous à la taverne avec un niveau de puissance comme ça. Hein.
I'll be keeping my blade, thank you.
There he is, the hero of the Golden Stables.
People will think twice about pushing us around again, thanks to you. We're lucky you were nearby. No good cowards wouldn't have dared set foot in the place if I'd been here, of course.
But you weren't. I thought you told me you had someone watching the place.
The Blood Axes keep an eye on the tavern, yeah. When they're not busy keeping the peace, that is. I've spread them as thin as they'll go. The Empire might be in charge, but that don't mean they care to keep us safe. If it weren't for the Blood Axes and me, merchants won't come near these lands for fear of what might happen to them.
I see. Then you do Rosaria a great service.
Just as you did today. You're a useful man to have around. Here.
And there'll be a mug of something tasty waiting for you whenever you next stop by.
Right, we've got work to do for to make this place presentable. You best be going before I arm you with a mop.
one who saw off the bandits, aren't you? Martha was singing your praises. Takes a brave man to march into danger out of the goodness of his heart. You have my respect.
A Rosarian salute.
Oh, what is it they say? Old habits die hard. I trust you won't be reporting me to the Vicereine. If we'd had a few more like you about, perhaps the Rosfields might still... Listen to me rambling on. Thank you again, and, take care of yourself.
Du coup, je crois qu'on va affronter tous les primordiaux. Hein. Sauf Shiva et Bahamut. Enfin, Shiva, on l'a un peu affronté hein, directement à un moment donné. Enfin, Shiva et Odin, pardon. Même si, à mon avis, il va y avoir un truc à un moment donné avec Sid et qu'on va devoir l'attaquer. Genre, vu qu'il a une fille, ils vont genre kidnapper sa fille et du coup, Sid va se retourner contre nous.
Fine day for a little mischief, wouldn't you say?
Is this all of us?
Actually, Gav won't be coming.
Just the three of us, then?
Drake's-Head is the keystone of the Empire. Oriflamme's in chaos, yes, but that doesn't mean we can march an army through her gates. The fewer our numbers, the better our chances of going.
Ouais, enfin... Le truc que tu peux aussi faire, c'est vous infiltrer au centre-ville de l'Empire, vous vous transformez tous les trois en primordiaux et let's go.
Sid, I don't know if I can. Ifrit still seems to come and go as he pleases.
Ordinarily, priming an icon comes naturally to a dominance. But then you are no ordinary dominance.
Well, he's still got the blessing of the Phoenix, doesn't he?
Not to mention what he sucked out of Garuda. And did I ever tell you about how he was once the greatest shield in Rosaria? You know, I reckon he could probably cause a path out of the capital on his own if need be.
Let's try not to find out.
Même si à mon avis, vu que Clive il maîtrise pas trop Ifrit, ça sera plutôt un Monster Brawl, genre Shiva et Odin contre Ifrit à la fin. Qui défoncera toute la capitale bien sûr. Et là t'as Bahamut qui vient mal, il faut que j'aille sauver la capitale. Il y a une explosion atomique au milieu du truc. A plus. Et après dans les récits de Final Fantasy XVI, ils en parleront 100 ans plus tard comme la bataille des 4 connards. Et pourquoi pas?
So, we're meeting in Northreach.
Mais attends, là il y a un truc que je comprends pas. Pourquoi est-ce qu'on me fait venir ici? Porte la sainte poigne.
Will I find Sid and Jill before this dame finds me?
Donc il y a bien un truc, faut que je passe par là en fait. Et les dragons qui se courent après, c'est des dragonnets. Niveau 15, ridicule. Ah ici. Quelque chose d'autre qui traîne là-bas, peut-être de plus intéressant. Un Draco Ebis. Burn baby burn. Ultra utile ce que tu viens de faire, Clive. Quoi? C'est pas du tout ce que je voulais faire. Enough. Des carlabos. Oh. Apprendre à viser. Nouveaux ennemis en approche. Bonjour Carlabos numéro 2. Excitant. Donc j'ai bien fait de passer par là. Attends, ils sont niveau 15, je suis niveau 23, j'ai 8 niveaux d'avance sur eux. Ils disent un petit peu logique quand même. Hein. Et du coup, ces secteurs-là, j'ai pas encore exploré. Il y a aussi des carlabos là-bas. Ah, là on est sur un niveau un peu plus intéressant déjà, ok. Donc c'est l'heure du farm. Messieurs les carlabos. Bonsoir et au revoir. Excusez-moi, je vais d'abord aller chercher le petit truc qu'il y a là-bas. Ça n'empêche, le nom Carlabos, ça me tue quand même. Il y a des oiseaux bizarres de l'autre côté. Il y a des chocos gros là-bas. Mais au lieu d'appuyer bêtement dessus, attaque! Ce chien il aboie beaucoup. Un raptor. J'ai une sortie, c'est je reste sur le stream, je regarderai le résumé vendredi. Bonne soirée, à plus!
Northreach.
Parce que j'aurais quand même dû passer par derrière. J'aurais dû faire tout le tour. C'est des loups. Ah, il y a l'antilope qui m'en veut. Je pense que c'est parce qu'elles se sont fait attaquer en même temps. Donc je peux attaquer les chocobos mais pas... Ok. En fait c'est juste que de base ils sont pacifiques mais je peux les attaquer si je veux.
What did you say was in these pies again?
Oh, and a china
Fresh fish.
Oh,
Fresh fish.
with reds.
Keep your hands to yourself. No one will buy anything that's been soured by a branded touch.
You won't find carpets like this in the capital.
Welcome, welcome. And a fine, fine day to you.
A moment, my lady.
A moment? I doubt you could afford even that much of my time. Branded.
My mistake.
No, mine. Upon reflection, you don't have the scent of a branded about you. The flowers. Otto always did know how to please me. More than Sid ever did anyway. Do you think you could please me, Clive?
You're the dame.
Let us leave such impersonal titles to my less preferred clientele. You can call me Isabel. Otto assured me I could trust you. I can trust you, can't I?
You can trust me, yes, but why would you?
Help you? Because that's what we do. Long ago, Sid did me a kindness when no one else would. I have never forgotten that. Without it, I would not be where I am today. And so, I make it a point to do the same whenever possible. Which brings us here. To the final obstacle between you and whatever it is you seek in the holy capital. I fear the guards are not likely to let a masterless bearer pass unmolested, unless...
Unless...
Unless, of course, his master deigned to appear. Yes, that will do nicely. But I shall expect a favor in return.
Wait, what?
However do they get that colour?
Are you gonna buy something or not?
What the hell are you doing?
Tut tut. We cannot have people thinking I tolerate disobedience from my branded.
The men who gave me this are no more my masters than you are. But it's not as if I can hide it.
From the moment you acquired it, that brand has done naught but take. But today, it is going to give you exactly what you want. Just play along.
Madame, back to the Vale already?
But of course, we must make ready to welcome you, my dear.
And who might this be?
Why, my new escort. The streets aren't safe for a girl, what with all the royalists about.
Well, don't work him too hard.
Well, that rather depends on you now, doesn't it? I'll see you all at sunset.
Boy, hold up. Another fucking branded. Well, you're lucky you're with the dame. Now get out of my sight, filth.
That wasn't so bad.
Wasn't so bad. They might have recognized me.
But they didn't. And even if they had, they wouldn't have done anything about it. The gentlemen of the garrison are some of my best customers. We have an arrangement, as do you and I. Now, if you'd care to follow me, we can speak more at the Vale.
Doesn't seem like I have much of a choice.
Well then, I suppose you're not.
And if anyone requests her company, tell them she is feeling unwell.
Madame, you look stunning.
As do you, my dear.
Shall I have one of the girls draw a bath?
That won't be necessary. Clive, my darling, welcome to the Vale.
Thank you for seeing me through the gates, my lady. I am in your debt.
Well, that was the whole point, wasn't it? And I told you, it's Isabel. Whatever wound.
C'est Isabelle, elle s'appelle. Elle dit Apolline depuis avant, mais c'est
It's
Isabelle.
certainly not Sid's influence.
You mentioned a favor. What is it you'd have me do? I don't want to keep my companions waiting.
If you mean Sid and the girl, you needn't worry. They have yet to reach the checkpoint. Yes, Otto asked me to help them as well. But to answer your question, I need you to find someone for me. One of my girls. Tatienne has been gone for several days now, having left no word of explanation. And I've begun to fear the worst.
I feel as if I've spent my whole life searching for people. Though I can't say I'm any good at it.
I trust you'll do your best. Oh, and take this. Proof of that trust. And hopefully enough to keep prying eyes from looking too closely at that handsome face of yours. Now, I have matters to attend to at the Iron Flagon. If you find anything, ask for me there.
I should probably start here.
Ah, t'es bien qu'il les affiche les broches. Bon, moi je vais m'arrêter là parce que je suis défoncé. Normalement je streamerai plus longtemps demain. Pas encore sûr, mais on verra. Merci à ceux qui sont passés. Bonne soirée.